Alright, I'm gonna start
Don't
it.
get hit by the zoop, 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 zoop.
It's the show that sucks with your hosts Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
See what kind of paperwork
You
has to
should
be done.
talk to Art if you want to get that done.
Yeah, if you need to contact Spooky, you need to talk to Arturo. He's his secretary, so.
Oh wow.
This is for everyone. If you want to talk, contact Spooky at MIC Furby. Just ask him the question and he'll relay it for you. He's very good at that.
Oh, Arturo's the Girl Friday in that business?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
With special guests from around the fighting game community.
Is he going to answer? Yeah, no?
Honzo?
Oh, hey! From the dead. Oh, are you crying? What happened?
I forgot it was Tuesday. And my phone's charging.
You are a terrible bison. How do you forget it's Tuesday?
The worst part is you retweeted the tweet that said it was tonight. You retweeted it.
Now for your hosts, Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
What's up, guys? It's the 40.
You start the show with the fucking... like, fuck, that's my cue. Just going to breathe.
Dude, like a transformer exploded outside of the, like, inner downtown area and just took out half the power.
Oh, the entire town.
Yeah, of our entire town. So,
You can imagine it runs on one transformer.
yeah, there was like one explosion and then one part went out and then another explosion happened and then another.
Why are there
yeah.
explosions?
I don't know. Somebody like did something. It was like electrical fire. It was ridiculous.
And
And then of course everybody's like,
levers are important.
everybody's first reaction is to film it,
Yeah.
and then everybody's second reaction is to walk over there and film it. So it's just like,
Dude, nothing happens in your town. I don't blame them. I'd fucking
like, oh
throw
my
someone in the
God.
fire just to have a story, you know? Just, oh no, he fell.
yeah, one of my friends was like, I feel really weird. My first instinct was to film this and not call 911. Which is, yeah, kind of weird.
It's like, that's society at this point.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It's probably no real danger. World Star needs more videos, so.
Let me tell you right now, nothing from Sonoma is gonna end up on World Star Hip Hop.
Dude, there's some white trash there. It can happen.
You live
Hey,
in Windsor.
Those fights have white people in them sometimes. It's
Sometimes.
usually like bros. And they're like at like spring break on a lake. And they're like near a boat. And there's like, yeah, my girlfriend. And they're like just punches some guy. Or something. I've only watched one, so I don't really know. Anyways, what's the show? We didn't even say the show number.
43. It's
Okay.
on the, well, I guess for our listeners,
Yeah.
on the MP3.
We're doing radio and video at the same time. We're like Howard Stern. We're basically Howard Stern.
But without half naked women and
Well,
a
I can
viewership.
change that if you want. Now they're not pretty. And they're like 40. But they'll be here. I mean, but yeah, the show sucks. I'm Honzo Gonzo. That's Harrison. And I went to the dentist this morning, Harrison. So how do you think my dentist went? How do you think my dentist went?
Well, I know personally mine always go great. Because I
Yeah?
haven't had a cavity in like 10 years.
Okay. So knowing, what do I drink, Harrison?
I think everybody knows you drink a non-stop supply of water and, well, mostly 99.99999% Mountain Dew.
Okay, so I drink a lot of Mountain Dew, right? I had a Mountain Dew today, right? After
Right
my-
before the dentist appointment.
No, after my dentist. So how do you think it went? You didn't say.
I would say I mean, knowing you, probably pretty terrible.
Pretty terrible.
Yeah. Like, they
Well-
looked inside and they're like, wow, have you looked in a mirror? Your teeth are all green. Like that bad.
Well, the word perfect is thrown around a lot, but it's never been described as my teeth being perfect. And I've had 3 dentists today telling me my teeth are fucking perfect. So fuck you, Harrison. My teeth are fucking perfect.
Dude, what the sad
Yeah.
part is there's a guy out there who drinks nothing but water, eats healthy, exercises, flosses his teeth every day, and they have to fucking drill out a cavity every single time he goes to the dentist. There's people
Nope.
like that out there. But
No cavities.
you're chugging Mountain Dew
Dumps.
and eating fried chicken all day, and your teeth are perfect. That's incredible.
I had gingivitis last year, but I got rid of it through sheer willpower.
Obviously, because you
Yeah.
continued to
I
drink Mountain
didn't. I
Dew.
didn't change anything, to be honest. I was scared today. I was like, "Oh no, my teeth are falling out."
I just
Like, no, everything's good.
I just drank half the Mountain Dew, which is still an incredible amount of Mountain Dew.
Yeah. And my dental hygienist's boobs were on my face again today.
Wow,
It's been happening for like 8 years.
that's probably the best part of your dentist appointment.
It's been happening for like 8 years at this point. I always feel awkward about it, but she doesn't care, man. So I just go with it.
So I have something to say as well. It's not a story. I installed Dota 2
Oh shit!
on my computer,
All right, go ahead.
and so far it has as much playtime as Hitman Blood Money on my Steam, which has 0 minutes. So yeah, I think I'm gonna continue to strive for
Why install?
perfectness. I think 0 minutes with Dota installed on my computer. I think that's something a lot of people can't say.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. I fucking soloed a Spectre twice with Clockwork today, so give me this shit.
Clockwork.
Clockwork. Don't give me that shit. We still lost the game though. Dude, can I just say one more thing about Dota?
What?
Ringe from the Run Back, the commentator.
Yes.
Ringe. He's really good at that game. He's really good support. It's really surprising. I just want to say it. People don't expect that.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally don't care, but hey, somebody does, like you. That's why we have you on the show.
I do care. I do care. I care about SoCal.
Speaking of NorCal,
I said SoCal, but
I know you did.
Okay.
We had a fabulous. I think
Oh,
Wyme
shit.
Dojo has been becoming well known for its round robin Marvel tournaments.
Yeah,
Uh,
I still like him.
I mean, man, nobody in North Bay wants to play Marvel, apparently. I feel like if Fairfield doesn't come out, nobody cares.
Fairfield
Which-
doesn't come out though.
I know, so nobody cares.
Yeah.
But Street Fighter's still good, even though I got bodied 6 straight.
Like 16 people there or something.
Yeah, I think there's
Yeah.
15. Still good. Still good games. Got my run back against SF Geef.
Yeah, I tried to play Morgan and Beautiful Joe in the tournament, and I was doing it was just bad. I can't do it. I can't do
Well,
it.
yeah, because you can't play Beautiful Joe.
It's so hard. Beautiful Joe is, I think, the hardest character for me to play, which is the weirdest thing. Because I can actually play Morgan, my stick was just.
I don't think he's hard to play. I think he's just really bad.
No, I think
and-
he's so fucking good, dude.
How is he
I-
good? Explain to me how he's good.
Okay, he's got a really good projectile. I can put like 3 of them on the screen, so he can rush down while zoning and put them in box hunt. And with missiles, I can put them in a mix-up, high, low, left, right, pretty ambiguous shit.
Mhm.
All right, for rush down.
Okay.
Off a hit, I get like 650, 700k if I'm good, or like 600k into a slow. Slow's really good. I can just neutralize a character. I can just fucking throw them out the game, and they're dead pretty much. And if they raw tag, they're dead.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
if they're assistive shit, so why do I care about them? He can negate a lot of rushdown with his feint thing. I don't know what to call it. His little woo. You press 2 buttons, and he can like do anything he wants, like uppercut, get a full combo.
Oh, his V dodge.
Yeah, dodge. That's super good.
You know you can cancel it off normals.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You just do it, and it beats a lot of things. His priority on S is ridiculous. He has a double air dash, which is ridiculous. His triple jump mobility is ridiculous, especially with missiles. If I get one fucking red boomerang out and they don't know how to deal with it, they're stuck on the other side of the screen for at least 3 red boomerangs.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, he just works with everything. It's just I can't do it. Like I just can't do it. His combos are hard. The one I try and do at least. The correct
Yeah, you
one.
do. Like, is it even worth it?
I think so.
Like, does it do
carries a
that much
little bit easier.
damage?
Yeah, it does a lot more.
A lot more?
A lot more meter too. And your wall carry's better. It's just better. And it's not like it's not as sticky for the red hot kick. You don't have to rely on that hitting perfectly. Sometimes you cross up with red hot kick if you do the regular one.
You're describing all these things that's good about Beautiful Joe, yeah, you suck with them.
Yeah, I know. I can't do it. I can't do it.
How hard is
Like-
it you do the same thing with Taskmaster? How hard is it to, like...
Oh. No.
How
no.
hard is it to do the same thing with Beautiful Joe?
I can't dash boomerang.
Do you know why?
consistently.
It's because you don't have shield skills.
Really?
Yeah. That's why you
You-
can't play Beautiful Joe.
Do you need to look up the archive and see how many stand M's I hit you with? Hot
In the
sir?
shield skill?
So, it doesn't make any sense. Like, man, Iron Man's fucking launch is really good because he hit me with Crouch M. That's what you just said. She feel bad.
I know, I'm just giving you a hard time because you suck with Beautiful Joe.
I know, I do. I do suck with him. Plus, he has low health, which is hard for me. I'm usually high health or Amy. And Amy's just like a ride or die bitch, so.
Yeah. Anyway, so we had that, which, I mean, it was like kind of the normal deal for Wyoming Dojo. Hubin got first, I got second, Demos got third. Demos is playing hella godlike, I felt like.
He's been playing a lot better lately.
Yeah, he has. We also had another free tournament at the Microsoft store,
Oh, yeah.
right past Santa Fe, for me at least. And basically, it was a free tournament. It was at the Microsoft store there at the mall. I'm pretty sure there was like 36 people there or something like that.
Yeah, I heard it was stacked.
Yeah, it was ridiculously stacked. It was Pierre Barro was there, F Champ was there, LPN was there, Brass, aka SF Geef, was there. I'm gonna keep calling him SF Geef for the rest
I'm
of his
gonna
life.
call him SFU too.
Yeah.
I don't get the change.
I don't either,
I'm
but
never-
I was there. Basically, all the Starbase guys are there. Yeah, it was pretty. It was definitely a killer tournament, and it was ran great. They had like 8 setups there or something, and they were all run on that like money match machine.
Oh, they all were run on it?
Yeah, they all were run
How
on
many
it.
do they have?
What do you mean? Like how many stations?
Yeah.
They had 8, I think. That sounds about right. So they had like tons of stations. I finished in like 2 hours. I finally beat LPN for the first time
Yay.
in my Street Fighter career. So, and then nobody watched it, which was kind of sad. So it never happened. And then I lost.
Yeah, man. Game quarter.
Yeah, and then I lost to PR Balrog. It was a good match. I think I took him down to the last round.
Damn.
And then he got me with the EX Headbutt Ultra. And I was like, fuck. I ate
Everyone
that
gets hit
shit.
by it.
I know. And you tell yourself at the beginning of the match, and you still get hit by it. But he's like, I mean, obviously the best Balrog I've ever played. I've never played him ever before that, so yeah, he's definitely, I feel like, the best Balrog in the world for sure.
I don't think anyone's fucking doubting that.
Yeah. I mean, well, I've never played him before, so
You never
I can
played
really.
before?
I've never played him before, ever.
That's weird.
Yeah. So that was fun, and then I lost to SF Geef right after that, which I
Yeah.
was pretty salty because he bodied me pretty hard, and then he came back and I ran it back at the Wyoming Dojo, and then I bodied him. So
Do you think your loss against Rog got you a little flustered?
no, I think it was more of like the first, even that match against PR Balrog, like I could just maul all of the, like basically rush the person down in all the fights that I had, and I just had that mentality for the first like 4 or 5 matches, and then once I got to that match, It was just like, I mean, SF Geef, if you've ever played him, he's a wall. He slows everything down, and I was just, my mindset was just not there, and he timed me out like every single round basically.
Damn.
I was just not, I wasn't playing the match how I should. But I think when you like when you play a match like that or something, and I hadn't played the match in a while, so I don't know, maybe I kind of forgot how to play the matchup too. But you really think about it because you don't want to lose the same matchup again. So losing
Yeah.
definitely helps, even though it sucks.
Definitely doesn't help for me because I'm a fucking scrub. But
Who do you lose to? And there's like nobody in
everyone,
Windsor.
whenever I leave,
Whenever you leave Windsor, that's like depressing. You're like the
Pretty
best in your
much.
area, and then you just leave and then get mollywopped.
Oh, yeah, mollywop. But I do lose. Yeah. Just let me be sad over here. I have perfect teeth though, so everyone can go fuck themselves. To be honest, like whatever.
Hey, I got good teeth too.
I shaved my beard. I look good now.
I trim my beard.
Things are going up. Things are going Honzo right now.
Let's not start that. We're just,
What?
I'm just gonna
Just
put that in the bucket right before, right before anything takes off.
Everyone, that's a meme now. Let's go. Is anything else exciting happen with tournaments?
Tournaments wise, I don't
No?
think so. I think it's kind of, we got our fulfillment of tournaments for the last month. I felt like was the tournaments were absolutely ridiculous. So
Tournaments coming up though.
what are the tournaments coming up?
Is the Fall Classic.
Ooh,
That is
Sure.
coming up in September. I wish I could make it, but it's in fucking North Carolina or something. And I don't
someplace
feel
where,
safe being a I can't go there. Canada Cup is happening in September as well. That should be crazy. It always is for AE. Street Fighter, it's like a wet dog vomiting. So I mean, you can watch it if you like entertainment. But yeah. Other than that, it's gonna be a slow grind until Shadow Showdown, which is also coming up.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
like it's kind of like the dead month and a half
Yeah,
now. I mean, we're actually pretty lucky. Usually,
there's
it's
nothing.
usually there's nothing, and we've been really, really lucky the past month. I felt like after Evo, people still want to play, and I felt like it's kind of uh, people still definitely want to play. Usually everybody takes a break, but I think these last couple tournaments,
I think there's
it kind of sparked everybody to keep going.
yeah, Lane Hammer definitely helped out, but
You know what helps out? Free.
free. That's why there's 36 people in that Microsoft store.
Exactly. Oh, I forgot to mention the prizes. The prizes was or were the money match machine. First place got the portable TV contraption thing for your Xbox or
I
PS3
can
or whatever.
explain it if people need it. So it's like a suitcase. When you open it up, there's a TV screen and an Xbox built in, and you just you have a plug and you plug it into an outlet and it works.
Yep.
Pretty much. And you can also hook up phones to it and stream via your phone if you want to do that. It's kind of complicated.
Oh, you can?
Japanese were doing it. I don't know how they were doing it, but they were doing it 2 years ago, 2 Evos ago, I guess.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, my Mattress GX was actually streamed on Nico, but no one in America was watching it because they didn't know.
But yeah, there's that, which is awesome. Everything was played on. Which, I mean, it seemed alright to me. No lag or anything like that I noticed. The only bummer was, I don't know if the speakers were super great or if everything was just turned really low.
It's probably low. I
Yeah.
would imagine. I didn't have a problem with it when I played on them. No one in the money match room had problems with it because a bunch of people were playing in them at the time. So
Yeah. And then second place got a 4 GB Xbox, which is like, okay, I guess.
that's
You know?
that's not even worth it. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean,
Sell it for like the money, but even then, it's kind of a hassle.
for me, I would have just liked to have it for like an extra setup. But other than that, it's like a 4 GB. You can't really. You need a hard drive really to do anything with an Xbox. I feel like.
Installing shit on it.
Yeah.
I install everything.
Like imagine if they made 4 GB PS4 or PS3s.
Oh god,
Then you had to install Marvel. And then third place got a Elgato Capture HD thing.
Yeah,
Capture card.
Hoodman,
Hoodman
Hoodman
got
got
that.
that,
Yeah,
and he's looking into streaming. So keep on the lookout for him.
it's
I don't know.
probably his
Twitter's
Twitter
at.
is at Hoodman101, I believe.
So he'll be setting up a stream probably shortly.
Best Honda in the world.
Best Honda in the world.
Mike Ross top
So
line to everybody.
damn.
And then fourth place I think got some like $50 Microsoft point gift card thing.
Which is cool.
Yeah, it's
I
50
think it's
bucks, man. Free
Get some
tournament.
costume. Get some gems on Street Fighter Second. You know.
It was in a legit spot too. There was like a
Microsoft?
couple, yeah. I don't know if like 36 people I felt was a lot for that kind of tournament, just because the atmosphere it brings to their store, just because customers are still in there like wanting to buy stuff, and so you couldn't really get like, typical FGC crazy, because you're just in a Microsoft store. It's like being in an Apple store, basically.
Oh, okay. I've
Yeah.
never been to a Microsoft store. So
I'd never been to one either, so it's basically they just sell a bunch of Microsoft stuff. Yeah.
All right, sounds cool.
But yeah, if they do it again, I felt like they'll have to like cap the bracket or something, because they really, I don't think they could have that many more people
Hmm.
without
Maybe
it like
Marvel.
overtaking the store.
I'll contact them. Marvel, first place. 3
First place me.
money match setups. And I'm not gonna tell anyone it's happening.
Dude,
No,
it was one of those tournaments. It's like that, not like a scumbag tournament, but it's that one tournament where everybody knows, but nobody tells each other because nobody wants anybody else to go.
yeah,
Because everybody
my
wants to win the
advice.
free prizes.
that was my advice when I heard about Lane Hammer and everything. I was like, don't tell anyone, man. The free money. And someone snitched. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, that was not gonna. Lane Hammer was not gonna be held
I know.
secret for that long.
I saw it hella early though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Reddit or something. Someone linked me. But yeah. So we're done with that. I can move on.
Yeah.
Speaking of memes, Dive Kick came out.
And then died. But anyways, continue.
Harrison doesn't like it. He's never.
I'm
played
just stating facts.
it. Have you played it?
Have you played it?
Yeah, I fucking. Don't even get me started. I always have to be like, I got top 8 once. I don't want to be that guy. I just said so.
Got that bait once.
Yeah, I got a copy, and I did a little review. There should be an IPLAYWINNER review coming up from Phantom Knot. He's probably have a way different perspective than it from me because he likes Tekken and shit, so he's different.
Which maybe, nah, whatever. I guess. I don't think it's like,
Go ahead.
I don't know, like how you said different perspective. Like people, like it's kind of based off Street Fighter, I guess, because I mean it's dive kick. But
It's not.
yeah, that's why when you said different perspective, I was like, eh. I mean, it's kind of just like an overall fighting game. I feel like.
Yeah. There's a lot of reviews actually. If you go see them online, that are kind of like shitting on dive kick way more than I did. They kind of went a little too far in my opinion. They were just fucking drilling it in like every single aspect of it. And I know that's their job, obviously, but they were just fucking into the ground. Like joystick gave it like a 2 and shit.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad. 2 out of 5 stars. I'm sorry. Sounds way worse. I'd
2 out of
say
10.
No, it's 2 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
Which is still bad for joystick. I mean, they give shit 5 out all the time. But yeah, a lot of people are confused about the premise and how it translates to actual gameplay, which is my problem, kinda. My problem is I like the game where it's like the dive kick characters that are known for dive kicks. Like kick and dive are like, hey, they're like kind of like yin and yang, I guess, whatever. You have Wolverine, you have Doctor Doom, you have fucking who's the other one that I cited? Someone else. Rufus, sorry, Mr. N. You have Rufus, you have all these popular dive kick characters, and it's like, hey, that's cool, whatever. Dive kicking, it's like reactions. I'm like, I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that, whatever. And then you have fucking they start introducing characters into it that are just fucking stupid. And like you can't sit there and tell me that Jabali was in the original concept for the fucking game. So no one's sitting there like, you know what would be in a good game? Jabali. Jabali needs to be in my game. He needs to be in my game right
No,
now.
it's part of the Kickstarter, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
They
because
didn't
if you
tell me.
donated like 3 grand, you got your character in the
They
game.
wouldn't tell me.
There's that has to be the only reason why.
I asked about that and they said they wouldn't tell me.
So it's a yes.
Um, and like fucking Markman's throwing fucking portals at me, and I'm confused, and I don't know how to like deal with it. Like I'm like, why? I just thought I want to dive kick
If
people.
anything,
The
why isn't he
game-
throwing joysticks at people?
He builds a joystick, but
Oh, he does.
yeah, that's his shtick.
Oh, okay.
But like he's just like there's shit just happening to me that I don't understand, and I just want to play dive. I just want to dive kick people and like backdash and dive kick. That's cool, I thought. But like no, it's not cool. Let's just get Seth killing teleports everywhere. It's just teleporting.
Yeah,
everywhere.
I mean, like,
There's a parry. Why is a parry in the game? Parries are stupid. Parries are dumb if there's no option to block.
yeah, that's pretty stupid. Because if you see it, like, you said parry, like, you can't really avoid it.
You can't parry low dive kicks, which is the thing people tell me, but you can't really control that to the extent. Well, he could just jump and dive kick the fuck out of you if you're just sitting there. And it's just dumb. I don't like a lot of the characters that they put in. The humor in it is fucking awful. It made me want to chop my own dick off and shove it up my own ass. That's how bad it was.
That's pretty harsh.
It is. It's really bad. And like, I get the thing that's like, hey, we're like trying to be funny, guys. Like, hey, guys, we're trying to be funny. You know, the kid in the bus who's like really rambunctious. It's like that kid, and like he's never funny. He's just like a dick, like the entire time. You're just like, hey, let me smear shit on the wall. It's like, ah, that's not cool, man. Don't do that. Like, I don't know. I don't like memes as a humor. I don't know if that makes me a stuck
I mean,
up
if you look at Rufus in Street Fighter, it's pretty bad.
That's just like a stereotype. Stereotypes, I think, are fine if you're.
Yeah, I
fucking
guess that's true.
terrible.
It's a stereotype and not like blatantly making fun of one individual person.
Yeah, it's not a meme. I guess you can contrive American memes passed on to Japan as Rufus, but it's more just stereotypes. I don't think it constitutes a meme. And like, I didn't say this in my review because I don't want to say it. The game's pretty racist. It's a really racist game, and I was pretty shocked at the amount of racist statements in it.
Well, you have to give us
And-
examples. One
There's
example.
some-
You don't have to go off.
There's a lot of most of the Asian characters are like either have a really stereotyped voice or like say stereotypical things. I don't know. I don't have examples pulling out of my hat.
I mean, unless I don't know. I mean,
Dive kick is like the fucking the title, Daivu Kiku or something. Dive kick.
yeah, that's pretty bad.
I don't know if it's really racist. It just took me as racist. That's why I didn't say it. Now I'm saying it right now, but that's like up to your discretion, really. I don't think it's a point against the game. It's really up to your personal thing. I thought it was racist, but then again, I'm me, so I can't really say things like that.
I don't know. I'd have to play it, but I'm not going to. So I'll probably never find out if the game is truly racist or not.
Character named Kung Pao.
I mean, whatever.
But it's just like it's not natural. I used the word contrived, and people got confused, namely Ultra David. And it's not a natural progression of a character. It's more like, hey, I want this. Just start fucking. You like this. It's good. It's like even if it's not good, like it's like trying to shove something down my throat that no one wants. That's why I feel like the game is. I think the game was fine, to be honest. That NCR, I
Like
thought the game was.
the first build with like the original characters or whatever.
NCR had a little bit more characters, and there was.
Well, because for the most part they all had dive
craziness.
kicks, right?
Yeah, Kung Pao I understood was kind of like the Mortal Kombat guy, I guess.
What's like the guy who, he like charges his dive kick or something, or he like angles it, and then when he
That's
shoots
bad.
it, shoots across the screen and leaves lightning or something like that.
Yeah,
Like that is like what?
I don't get that.
And then you don't even get hit by him, right? You get hit by the lightning, right? I don't know.
It's supposed. I'm just mad he has a mighty swing because I just don't get that. So I mean, I like the game at NCR, and I thought it was fine. I really didn't think they needed much more. I thought it was a $5 game at the time.
But it's a $10 game now.
Well, they added like 5 characters and like.
It would have been a perfect $5
Just-
game. Is
I
it
thought-
on Xbox
It's
Live
on
Arcade?
It's on PSN and PC.
Okay.
And I like to talk about the netcode. Netcode is really good, I thought, and it's a good example of a 2D game having a good netcode. Even though it's simple, it's still a game. So I'm good. I'm glad for that. I think that's a really good point because if you do like the game, I'm not saying you shouldn't like the game because I think there's a lot of things to like about it. It's just overshadowed by shit and like unnecessary shit that shouldn't have been in there. I thought.
Well, that we talk about all the time how good netcodes make or break games. So.
Yeah, it's got a good netcode, man. Like you can play it. You can play it online. That's all you need.
Well, it obviously does. It have? It obviously it has to have like 2-player mode, right? Where you play somebody next to you.
Yeah, it does.
But there's no like CPU or anything, right? That's what I heard.
You can play story mode.
A story mode? No,
There's
that's fine. I guess. I don't think anybody would really care about playing a CPU anyway.
It's a versus game, man. It's a
Yeah.
versus game.
Yeah, I mean, if $10, I think a little bit too much.
Yeah. Well, they obviously wanted a $10 game because Iron Galaxy picked it up. I think as a Kickstarter game, it would have been a fine $5 game from Kickstarter, just from Keats. I understand why you went with the publisher because I mean it's just infinitely better.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think the idea just got too far away from them. And like people tell me, Keats even, it's like that's the intention was this is the game from the start. And I don't believe that. I don't believe it for a second. I'm sorry. I can't believe it. You can't tell me you're like, yeah, I need Seth Killian to fucking teleport behind me. That's why I want my game.
When I see that game, I think of like when they were thinking about a game to make like that, they had dive and kick, and then that was the original idea. Like, I don't know. And then
Well, I think the
people
original idea was to have dive and kick, and they're like opposites or whatever, and they're
Yeah.
like the bread and butter. Then you have popular fighting game characters with dive kicks in the game, which is fine. I think Rufus, Doctor Doom, Wolverine, good examples. Like, hey, that's cool. Why not? And then shit just happened, like the Baz, and then like Jabali was in there for some reason, and then like
it just got too crazy.
I
felt
think
like
it just got too far ahead of itself. It took itself as the joke as it was. Like it was making a joke, the game, and then it became the joke, and didn't realize it.
and then it felt like it felt like they were trying to make it a real game. But
I think it's
it's
a real
always
game.
well, not if it's a joke.
Real game. Well, I mean,
You can't have it. You can't have it both ways.
real game is loosely defined, and I think it's a real game still. It's just not as good as it should have been. I think it being simpler would be better. I don't know. Game designers probably disagree with that, but I'm the customer. I'm always right. Yeah, it'll do fine in tournaments, I think.
All right. I mean,
I don't know. I don't think Iron Galaxy will support it, though, to be honest.
Well, at least as much as they were before
Yeah, I don't think they'll.
when they were pushing it. They're not going
I
to give
think-
$5 pot bonuses or whatever or $5,000.
Yeah, I think they'll
bonuses.
have a couple and maybe Evo, and that's it. And even then, that's a stretch. And if they do continue to support it, hey, cool, why not? But I don't think they will. Just but yeah.
Cool. Speaking
That's
of good
my-
netcode, you played KOF?
No, I haven't.
I
not
thought you
played
did.
it. No. Did you get fooled?
I did.
like-
I did because I saw you tweet it, and I was like, this sounds like what could be a legitimate tweet from Honzo Gonzo. And apparently, I got trolled.
Yeah, I got. I set XSplit to King of Fighters 13 beta. And
Oh
ran
no,
it.
I just saw the
Oh.
tweet. I know you told me about that. I thought you
Yeah.
got a beta key or something, but I don't know.
No one gave me a beta key. I can report some latest findings from today, I guess, because I talked to Gibby about it today.
Well, yeah, Gibby and Hell Pockets have been playing it a lot.
Today there was a new release, and SNK is still working at it. They're really diligent about getting this fucking netcode. It's like their one thing they're working on, which is cool. Or Atlas, or whoever the fuck in charge of it. I don't know. they're giving out more keys, even more keys. Netcode from today from BBH, which is Oregon, Seattle area, into Hell Pockets or San Francisco is perfect. They said it was pretty much as good as it's gonna get for
At this
netcode.
point,
Yeah, right now.
like after this newest build that just happened.
Yeah, and they're playing about an hour ago. So I mean that's pretty up to date news.
Did you get
So, I
any
mean-
word from them playing it yet?
Just that it was smooth.
Okay.
That was the best netcode that they had so far. So I mean, it's getting better every time they patch it.
Hey, if it's playable, it's like a million times better already than
Do you think?
the console netcode.
Do you think if even netcode's like the best netcode ever to exist, do you think KOF would still have a tournament team? Or do you think it
Like
would get
now,
a revival? Do you think it will get a revival? That's what I'm trying
a
to ask.
revival. I don't know. I mean, I want to be optimistic and say yes. Now, when I say that, I don't think it's everybody's gonna just drop whatever they're doing and start playing KOF. But I think definitely a lot of those fighting game players that have been on the edge, like myself, Who-Man. I know a lot of Starbase guys want to play it, but the netcode is just so terrible, and we can't even play each other. So, I don't know. Hopefully, it at least brings back those people. Because KOF, I feel like it doesn't need a shit ton of people to join it back up again. I really like if it has a solid 16-man bracket, I think that is perfect for KOF. If that's all it can ever amount to. Just because a 16-man bracket takes like 7 hours to run. But you know those 16 people are, for the most part, they're going to show up like every single time to any tournament within like 50 miles, 50 to 100 miles probably.
I agree, kinda. I just don't see it happening. I'm kind of pessimistic about it because online warriors transferring to tournaments is a little. It's getting more common, but still, right now, it's a little iffy. And with KOF not having scenes everywhere, like it barely has a scene in New York, it barely has a scene in NorCal, and it has a okay scene in SoCal. Okay with fucking brackets. Everywhere else, I have no idea what's happening with it. I have no idea what's happening with it. I don't.
Well, East Coast has East Coast ever really had a KOF community?
Kinda. They had Chinatown Fair.
I think I was watching Next Level Battle Circuit and I saw KOF and I was like, wait, what? There's, and then I think it was like Rai Rai and then like Chris G or something.
Rai Rai's good, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I know Rai Rai's good, but other than Rai Rai, I don't know anybody on the East Coast that plays KOF. But I don't know. Maybe I know some more. Like I'm sure Hell Pockets and Gibby and all those guys know more about KOF than we do, which is why they have a podcast dedicated to KOF.
SDR every Monday. If you like rectal exams, you love SDR.
But yeah, I mean, I hope it's good. I hope people play the game again because I think the game is super hype, and yeah, I think having a netcode kill a game sucks when you have a good game on your hands.
Well, I don't know if it killed it. I think KOF.
I think it killed it.
I don't know.
I think it killed it.
The game's so hard.
Look at Marvel, dude. Marvel's same fate.
No.
It's not as bad, dude. It's. I feel like it's slowly getting worse.
What?
Marvel.
Players wise?
Yeah, not player like talent wise, but just like numbers.
That's just because you fucking live in Sonoma County, dude. You're skewed on that. Fucking look at Summer Jam. They had hella people there. Landhammer had fucking overflowing bracket.
Did you look
Okay.
at the brackets?
I mean, there's buys, but I mean,
There was like 8 buys every pool.
that was only one pool.
I looked at like 4 or 5 pools.
There's only one pool. Whatever. We saw a lot of plays there. Harukan gets full fucking brackets.
But yeah,
So
I don't know.
it's really just people don't like weeklies anymore. And I
I
wrote
think
an
that's
article
true. Yeah.
about the death of weeklies. It wasn't released because it was a bad article. But or I think Super FX might have done one about that or about arcades. But I think weeklies are just not good anymore at all.
I mean, I think for local players, there's always going to be that there. Like I think there has to be
I
something
think
going on
weekly is too
weekly.
much. I think
Well,
weekly is
too much.
yeah. I think bi-weekly is the sweet spot.
Well, we live hella far away, so for somebody who lives 10 minutes
Even
away from a
oh
weekly,
okay, let's say the venue is fucking 10 minutes from us. All right,
uh huh,
not that big of a deal.
yeah,
At least you don't have to dedicate a whole fucking day and then as a result the whole next morning because you're fucking sleeping
yeah,
or like groggy to a game. Why not have that every other fucking week so you can actually have like a semi-normal life, and like get prepared for the next bi-weekly? Because I mean, weekly, say you go to the weekly on a Thursday and it's the middle of the fucking week for whatever reason,
because for some
and
reason everybody wants to throw something in the middle of the week.
I don't know why.
I
It
think it's
baffles
just
me to this day.
because uh, everybody doesn't want to get up, give up every single one of their Saturdays or Sundays, or
I guess.
basically a day of their weekend. Nobody wants to give that up.
Why not just like 10 a.m. Saturdays? Saturdays.
No, it's not gonna work. But yeah, yeah, I totally agree. Weeklies. I mean,
I,
some few of them still make them work. Obviously, level up still makes it work.
Because like
Next,
if you choose not to go every other one, then some other people might choose that too. And then like say you're like a top placer, like everyone goes just to play you. You don't go that week, then people are like, oh fuck this, I don't want to go that week either. So it just becomes anemic when some people don't go, and it's like, what's the point? It's just other people wasting their time playing like three other people.
I don't know. That can happen to anything that's like consistent though. If you think about it.
Yeah, whatever. I just
And
like bi-weeklies.
yeah. That's
We
why I
work.
like monthlies. I feel like if people, I don't know. I feel like somebody's always throwing a tournament every month and a half. So, I don't know.
All right, let's go to your shit topic.
We can go to questions now if we have questions.
You want to do your shit topic?
Well, now I don't want to do it because you just call it a shit topic. A shit topic. No. Let's go to
I'm not
questions
buying
now.
any console, Harrison.
You're not
I'm
buying
fucking
any
poor.
console?
I'm poor, dude. Why we gotta talk about how poor I am?
I didn't
Hey,
think
you
about
want to
that.
get this box that's $400? I can't do that. I need to eat sometimes.
Um, but yeah. Well, what was the topic? You already
It was
consoles
whether I'm gonna buy a console.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy a console, dude. I can't do it.
in general,
I can't do it.
not ever, not in your entire
Ever.
life.
Like probably in a year, maybe. And even then, I'll probably be fucking homeless.
Is there anything now that
EMT
would make you want to
status.
like eat ramen for like
No, I
six
can't even do
months
that.
to afford
I'm already
a
too.
PlayStation 4? Is there anything that would make you want to do that?
No. I fucking like spend like $3 a day on food. Like I'm already strapped to the boot, Harrison. Why are we even talking about this? I need to bulk up. Grimey's told me to bulk up.
You're already in debt to Drew Grimy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, way to just ruin that topic. So we just go to questions now.
I know, that was my plan. Worked. It worked. If you have questions, you always send them at Harrison SBA and at Honzo Gonzo. I was gonna say at Harrison Gonzo. I was like, wait a minute. Um,
Oh God, that's a new Twitter name incoming.
oh, it's probably gonna be the Hound. Someone want to talk about the Reddit blow up today? Did you see that? The mango thing?
Yeah, I haven't read it yet.
Oh, it's pretty funny. It's Hungrybox, I believe, who is a really good Jigglypuff player,
Yeah, you got second.
and I love Jigglypuff, so watching him is always cool. It's him being like, "Hey, Mango, stop being a dipshit and like be nice because you're like the face of the community, and like I really want you to be a good face for it. So I'm putting aside my hate for you and like encouraging you to not be a shitbag." And Mango's like, "Bro, you suck, man." That's what he said pretty much. He's like, "I want to be a stay-at-home dad. Fuck you." And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I agree. It's kind of like it's a parallel with I think Chris G in a way. Chris G's the best, but he's like kind of a shitbag sometimes. So like there's so many people in the scene like Chris G, stop it, like just be cool, just be a normal person, and he's like fuck that, and like just says shit, and I feel like there's a good parallel between Smash and the fighting game community, kind of, even though I think they're the same, but other people don't.
I don't think they're the same.
Why does no one think they're the same?
I don't know. Next question.
It's a fucking fighting game. It might not be a purist fighting game, but I mean, people think Dive Kick is one, so why can't Smash? That was another question. If Dive Kick is considered a fighting game, why isn't Smash considered a fighting game?
Who's saying that?
A lot of people are.
Who?
Anyone who's playing Dive Kick, they think it's a fighting game.
Really?
I swear to God.
So you think it's a fighting game?
I don't know.
You said anybody.
I
You're about to eat your own words here.
I don't know.
It's a yes or no question.
You can
This isn't a
argue
maybe.
You can argue both ways, man.
All right.
Whatever. Gutek's Mexican father, I'll play with you sometime. Did I used to play with you? I don't know. The Hound2 asks, sorry, that was weird. Will you be reading the Daigo manga? And what are your thoughts on the Capcom player being the anime? There's a little link to the Daigo manga, which is not loading for me because Beast Note blog is terrible. I'm well, he's been in. He had a.
He's been in what? Sorry, you cut out.
Mangas.
Oh.
It's like a book of anime that's backwards, with pictures. I've never read one, but I've seen them at Borders. I mean, he's had a. What was that game that you play?
What?
It's in Joy Luck Club. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on it. Joy Luck Club. The bitch has like a daughter, and she's like, "Fuck this," sacks it into the river.
No idea what you're talking about.
No,
No idea.
you should read more, Harrison. You should read more Asian literature. I'm just saying.
I think I'll pass. I think I'll play Dota 2 before that.
Just read more Asian literature. Okay. Someone probably said it. Mahjong, thank you. Mahjong, where because if you didn't know, Daigo used to be a professional Mahjong player, and he was in one of those. So I mean, he's been in it before,
Okay.
so it's nothing new. But I guess this is a new one, so that's cool. I mean, he's a brand over there, best-selling author. Isn't that a trip?
A best-selling author.
Yeah, Daigo's a best-selling author in Japan. That's weird. I think that's weird.
That's a pretty cool thing to say.
I know. That's what I want to do. Just make some shit book, New York bestseller. Fucking go on the Daily Show, be like, "Hey, fart." And I'm like, eh. A boy named Rio asks, Viscant recently said that Magneto was good because he can play all roles, but he wasn't the best in any of them. Do you agree? No. I think Magneto is incredibly awesome at rushdown and lame and meter build and versatility. So, I mean, being good at all of those makes you really good at a lot of roles, particularly meter build and getting a hit. Those are categories, I guess.
Getting
And
hit is so important.
Setting up for TACs, which is also important. So I think he's really good in a lot of aspects. And being the best in something doesn't necessarily mean you're a good character. I mean, fucking Hager is the best at not getting hit, but that doesn't mean he's the best fucking character in the game. I mean, I wouldn't say Hager's better than Magneto, even though I would say that, but I don't say that. Yeah. Okay. I think Magneto is really good. Is he the best? You can make a lot of arguments for that he's the best, and I can't dispute them. I think the argument that he's not good in any role, as like he's not as good as Zero, so he's not the best. That's not a good argument.
I think it's pretty good.
I
That's
don't
my
know.
argument.
That's like saying, hey, there's no fossils in the oceans. There's no dinosaurs. Like
All right, next question.
you just said. Nemesis asks, every time you tag this under Smash TV, you raise my hopes only to ruin me. Why is it under Smash TV? That's my question.
I answered that like 2 shows ago.
I want to know it again because I forgot.
It's because I don't want to put it under like Street Fighter. I wanted to put it as something interesting. And yeah,
Okay.
I was looking for a game that had TV in it also, and that came up. So that basically answers that question.
Okay. Google text Mexican fathers linking me to picture of boobs. All right. Miley Cyrus at the VMAs. I'd fuck her.
All right, well, I'm gonna get back to a real question.
I wouldn't be glad about it. I wouldn't be happy, but I'd do it.
Harrison from oh man, what's this guy's name? Defective Naruto. What do you think the latest rumors of Ultra Street Fighter 4 with the possibility of no FADCing after the second hit? I'm assuming that means characters that have a second hit that they can FADC. So like Ken and Akuma, which I feel like doesn't make any sense because Ken can't do heavy uppercut and then FADC because if he cancels it on the first hit, they don't launch. So I feel like that rumor is just not gonna happen.
So you think it's just out there?
I think it's just out there. I need more info. Like that just it's kind of vague.
Yeah. What do you think would do?
Because you
to the
already
meta
can't
game?
FADC after Ryu's 2-hit medium upper cut. So like
What would you think it would do to the metagame if multi-hit, like let's just say specific ones like Seth and Akuma or something, couldn't or yeah, just say them couldn't FADC after the first hit.
But I think doesn't Akuma's if you FADC his heavy uppercut, it doesn't launch either.
Yeah, but you can see it's blocking
I
off the
guess,
second
but
hit. You can hit confirm that. I'm sorry, it's not that hard.
you can't hit.
You
That's
can't.
the thing. No, that's what the question is.
No, but I know. Okay, is that the case now? Is what I'm asking. No. You
No,
can
yeah,
FADC.
that's why it's Ken's and his uppercut are so good, and Seth's as well, because you have that second little brief second to see if they're blocking or get hit.
Yeah, I'm saying if that's not in the game, what do you think it would do to the metagame? That second, the hit confirm, basically. Hit confirm FADC is not in the game. Or if it is, you're putting yourself in a bad situation like -3 on block, or -4 even.
Well, taking away that Ken needs the second hit on the FADC, I mean, I don't think that's. I don't know. I mean, sure, why not? I guess. I think the more why don't they just need to get rid of unblockables? I don't give a shit about anything else at this point. I think they're just kind of trying to fix some other things that people think are the problem, and not fixing
Why?
the real problem
Why do you think they're trying to fix so many other things but not unblockables?
because they can't. Because they can't. They're trying to fix a game they can't fix and trying to make money off of it.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
Why don't they just put it on another engine? Make another engine.
They did and it failed. It's called S Cross Second.
No. That's the same engine. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have another question.
But yeah, FADC after the FADC -3 thing, I think is pretty cool. In my
Do you
opinion.
think it's good?
Yeah, I think it's good.
I think it's
Because
good.
it's stupid that you get like a free mix-up for
Sounds
free
insane.
that does chip damage, has invincibility, and if you really want to, you can just do it again.
I always
so-
thought that was dumb in Street Fighter.
Yeah, so
'Cause it gives a lot of characters unfair advantages, in my opinion.
yeah, I think it's good. Hopefully that's in the game.
Okay. Someone asked if I wouldn't eat months of ramen for Killer Instinct. I don't think I'd eat a fucking anything for Killer Instinct.
You would eat
It looks-
nothing if it meant not playing Killer Instinct.
Yeah, I guess.
That made
Killer
sense.
Instinct right
That
now-
made sense if you think
Killer
about it.
Instinct right now is I'm a little turned off from it, from what the gameplay and shit. And it's on Xbox One, so like even if I was like, hey, that might look cool, I can't play it. So it's like, what's the point? What's the point in even caring if I'm just gonna get hurt in the end? I've been hurt so much, guys. Marvel's damaged me so much, guys. I'm damaged goods. I can't love. At Chaz Moses 410 was 420 taken. Just be honest with me. It's 420 taken. 410 asks, "What are your opinions on Salty Bet?" Nice.
Uh, have you heard my opinion yet?
No, I don't think I have.
Um, somebody's gonna shoot me. I don't think it's. It may be stealing a tiny percent of the viewership from the FGC, but I don't think it's that big of a problem. Like, I think it's just their thing that they made popular. The thing I'm pissed off about is that they they advertise themselves as like a FGC type thing, and then they used Evo to boost themselves, and then they kind of just like, yeah, fuck that, let's do our own thing. That's what I feel like they did.
Yeah, originally I
It
didn't.
it's just a coincidence that the game that he's streaming right now is a fighting game.
Yeah, if it wasn't a fighting game, if it was FIFA, he wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah,
Um, Initially I supported uh, Bison Bucks or Bipson Bank. I'm sorry. Because they were the first one and whatever, and they were gonna innovate shit. And then the guy kind of bitched out of the scene. And Salty Bucks came around, and I think it's his fault. I mean, Salty Bets might have stole his code or whatever, but I mean that's America. Built it, pretty much. Salty Bets, I didn't like Salty Bets at first, and then I started supporting it more when it started supporting FGC events because I thought, okay, whatever, it's beneficial for the scene, so why not get on board with it? And then he just left and didn't look back, pretty much.
yeah,
And
basically.
that's why I don't like them that much right now. But I don't think they're a problem as much as you think, or like same as you think. I don't think they're a problem as much as
They're
the Fray
definitely
thinks.
not like straight up competing with FGC events. If you think that,
No.
like you're
It's
you're
taking
wrong.
the stream monsters that are really stupid and toxic and don't know what the fuck they're watching, and I don't think we need them at
and
all.
giving them a place to hone their abilities.
Yeah, just let them fucking stay over there and waste their money. Like, who cares? Like, whatever. Why should we care about them? It's like, it's not like when fucking League of Legends gets fucking 20,000 more viewers. We're like, hey, those are fighting game viewers, guys. No, it's like it's a separate thing. Who
Yep.
cares? It's not a big deal, and it's like, who cares? The fact that everyone's jumping on his dick is a little weird. I don't know why, but I mean, it's just there. You can just ignore it. That's why I think. I don't know why everyone's fucking so worked up about it. And the only thing it will do, if it does take viewers from streams, maybe like personal streams like Justin Wong's or Flows or whatever, then know what it's gonna do? It's gonna force FGC people to actually fucking make a good stream or make content that's actually not shit. And you know what? I think that's a good thing. I mean, people are just subsisting on fucking throwing 3 people on a Skype call and playing fucking Payday, and that was like thousands of views. And it's like, that's not gonna cut it. You have to fucking, you're a fighting game player. Make some fucking content. Don't be a fucking slob and ask for donations constantly. It's fucking stupid. Just fucking do something with your life or something. Just be someone. Just stop being nothing. I don't know. It just makes me mad when I see fighting game players have the same stream content from 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think it's pretty frustrating. People are lazy.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna make this last question. Are you afraid of Ultra Street Fighter 4 becoming too similar to SF Cross Tekken, especially after the SF Cross Tekken characters, or is there not enough info out yet? Yes, I am definitely. Personally, I'm scared. If they like say, "Hey, we're getting everybody to roll," I'm gonna go guns blazing into Capcom. So I'll be really mad. I'll just
I
be
don't,
like, I'd rather just have no changes at all than have them do something as crazy as that. I don't know. I think the vortex. What if we didn't have a vortex? Like, the matches would never end. So I feel like there's some need for a vortex. Some people obviously agree that it's too crazy, and they need a
I
way
think
to
some
get out.
vortexes are a little dumb and brain dead. I think there should be a little bit more options to escape them. Not like fully escape them, obviously, but like at least give some people a chance.
So obviously, like, what are the setups? So obviously, everybody I'm assuming it's talking about Akuma setups.
It's Akuma. All right.
It's
Let
Akuma.
me just put that
So
out there.
like,
If they took Akuma out of the game, a lot of problems would be fixed. So I'm
yeah. I mean,
just saying.
yeah. If that Kami's Cannon Spike kind of stupid. So I feel like if they fix those two things, people will be happy.
I think Akuma shouldn't have a DP.
Akuma shouldn't have a DP.
There, I said it.
They definitely need to nerf his teleport. But I don't know how they would nerf it and then not make it useless.
It'd be they can make like evil Ryu's, I guess.
That'd be so bad.
Well, I mean,
He
it's
would just
useful for
would
one
just
thing.
die. He would just die. I mean, that's the thing. Like, he has no life. You take away something that valuable to him, and then he just dies. Because his
Yeah.
uppercut isn't. His uppercut is good, but I don't know. It's not super fantastic. It's kind of slow. So I don't know. Let's see if there's anything else.
Someone
that's it.
said you supported new Hitler. I don't know what that means.
I think he thinks that my mustache looks like a Hitler mustache, but
Oh, I can't see it. So
I don't think so.
I'm just gonna say I'm going with beardless forever because I look gross with the beard. Did I tell you the yogurt story?
No, but can you save it for next show?
All right.
All right.
I mean,
Until next time, you you can follow me at HarrisSBA. You can follow Honzo Gonzo at Honzo Gonzo. Make sure to follow us at IPLAYWINNER on Twitter. Also on Facebook.com/IPLAYWINNER. Go to the website IPLAYWINNER.com. Go to the podcast section. You can check out all the previous shows there, in MP3 and YouTube format. Do you have anything you want to finish it up with? Honzo? That was great.
I'm a vocal cannon, verbal mega manin. I'm so damn boss, some people call me Ganon. But I'm not pig-headed, so much as big-headed. I kill them seeds with these like cheese, I leave them shredded. Don't forget it, yo, I keep it retronomical. My skill is astronomical, I jump over the obstacles. Travel across the land so that I can get my coins. And I'll score with the girl if she'll give me bonus points. Ain't no princess I can handle. The way you're stretched in the bed, they call me Bionic Commando. And just to give you an example, I'm like a cross between Rambo and Hattori Hanzo. I love to shoot 'em up, I love to slice and dice. A Nintendo could be used as a flotation device. It works for me, now I know that I'm the shit. I'm a bona fide pimp player, 8-bit. 8-bit, players and pimps, throw your hands up high. Warm up. 8-bit, players and pimps, throw your hands up high. Warm up. 8-bit, players and pimps, throw your hands up high. Warm up. 8-bit, players and pimps, throw your hands up high. You see, I create rhythms for 20-year-old systems and sound mechanisms in the quest to garner wisdom. And now I learned a lesson, got a problem or a symptom. Don't bother trying to fight it, man. Just pimp 'em, pimpity doo-dah, pimpity dizzle. Nobody beats the 8-bit A-Rizzle. If your girlie wanna play, don't think that you're disturbing. Just give me a blow, and then I start working. I got pixelation of the brain, I'm so edgy. I've come to kick gas and take names, that's Reggie. Some say I'm retarded or lame. They don't understand, I just restarted the game. And now I got 30 lives, but I only need one. And I'm miles ahead now that I pack a spread gun. It's game over, you're done, son, that's it. You're fucking with a pimp player, 8-bit. 8-bit, players and pimps, throw your hands up high. Warm up. 8-bit, players and pimps, throw your hands up high. Warm up.
Traffic accident? Better call Saul.
Throw your hands up high. Warm up. 8-bit, players and pimps, throw your hands up high. Let me see you shake it, let me see you shake it, let me see you shake it, shake it. 8-bit, let me see you shake it, let me see you shake it, let me see you shake it, shake it. 8-bit, let me see you shake it, let me see you shake it, let me see you shake it, shake it.